Hey everybody, just going to do a quick update here on my black ghost knifefish tank. A few days ago I began treating it for cyanobacteria, the blue green slime algae. Well, it was a little more than a few days ago. I did an initial treatment where I did two back-to-back. I always do that. You know, I run one through, I do a water change, and then I do a secondary treatment right behind the first one. When I was done that, I actually didn't get everything out of the tank. I still had some very visible cyanobacteria left. You could see it on the face of some of these leaves, and most obviously you could see it right on the tip of a few of these leaves. You could see some real stringy, fuzzy, bright green stuff. And after I began another treatment, this would make the third and fourth treatment consecutively, although there was about a 5-day period in between treatments. So when I began the second round of treatment to get rid of that, it didn't look like it was going to go away. Nothing was changing, and I began to think that maybe I was mistaken, and what I was seeing was actually some of the green hair algae. It's a Spirogyra. It's a filamentous algae, and one of its common names is maiden's tresses. It's a really, really fine, flowing green hair algae, and I do have that in some of my tanks too. So I was beginning to think that maybe that's what I was looking at, and it wasn't the cyanobacteria in there at all, and I was even going to shoot a video about it saying I was wrong. And over a 2-day period on the second treatment, it all sort of started clearing up and going away. And if you look at the surface of the wood, you can see it's got that, it almost looks like silt has settled on it. That is all of the dead green slime. When I finished my first treatment, it was still fairly green, and once again I just thought it was probably algae on there. But once I began the second treatment, I started noticing that really starting to change color and die off. And now I've also got quite a bit more color on all of my plants in here, because everything apparently still had a little bit of that green slime growing on it, and it would have been a matter of time before the tank was fully infected again. So I think I got it. It took 2 double treatments. In other words, I did a treatment, for 2 days. I did a water change and then started a second treatment right on top of that. Did that for 2 days. And then I did a water change, got everything back to normal for about 4 or 5 days, and then I went in and I did 2 more treatments again, back to back. And I really think that's got it this time, and I should have everything out of the tank. And when you look up there, you can see the Java fern in the back looks great. So that was my main concern. That was what I could still see in there. It was very clearly still cyanobacteria, and that is gone. So I think I've got it, and it's time to do a water change and get the air stone out of there. I am going to do a topic discussion video this afternoon. I want to discuss the difference between schooling, shoaling, and grouping fish, and how important it is to keep fish in proper sized schools and so on and so forth. So that type of video is going to be coming up here in a little while, and we're going to just put the tripod camera up and we're going to look at this tank while we discuss that. So make sure you subscribe, you won't miss that one or anything else I got going on. You never know what you're going to get. This is my black ghost knifefish tank. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you real soon on the other video.